Okay, hi everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I am live. All right. So, oh wow, that's a two-person. One probably is me. Uh, Hi, who? Just say hi to me so that I can see you. Okay. Yeah. Okay, say hi to me. Oh, there's one more. Hi, Vincent. Wow. Hello. Wow, Vincent is a. Hello, Wendy. Well, Vincent is my childhood, secondary school friend. We were in the same uh, uniform group, the Boys Brigade. He he is my, I think, my assistant squad leader. Then, wow, thank you for coming in here. Hi. If you just joined, please say hi. Uh, Thank you for your time. Okay, hello. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Mel. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for coming in to have the numbers so that I won't feel lonely. Okay, hello. Hey. Okay. Well, good topic. Okay, I hope so. Let me hide this. Okay, I will do my best to add as much value as I can on, over this short session. I don't know how long it will take, 1 hour or probably less. Okay. Now, tonight, actually, I'm supposed to do this Facebook Live with another friend, Ming Shao. Uh, yeah, I know. So, but unfortunately, last night he felt ill. So I was thinking, I have a decision to make whether to go ahead or to um, do it on my own. Then I heard, oh, what the heck, just do it and see what happens. Oh, there are more people coming in. Hey, hi, say hi to me. Yeah, okay. So I mean, what the heck? Let's do it and see how it goes. To well, in a event, in a sense, gain some experience doing this solo. I have not done solo before. Have done live, but with partners, with people interviewing me, or I interviewing them, or no chat discussion. But this is really me talking to a screen with nobody, nobody else to cover for me. So, but I have prepared some content, of course. I don't want it to be just free flow. Okay, I want it to be, because this is the first solo. I want it to be more structured so that I don't waste your time. Okay, not pro. Okay. All right. So, thanks, Mel. Thanks for that. You're not here to provide numbers. Okay. Now, I'm gonna share today. Let's get on to it. Okay. For some of you, maybe you have not met me before. You have not heard of my story. Just very quickly, I actually started my entrepreneurship journey, my sales journey since 2002. Okay, selling properties. That was my first sales job. Okay, selling properties. I was doing not bad. Then I switched over to insurance, but insurance was crappy. Okay, I was asked to leave. Okay, by the insurance company. 3 months I couldn't close a deal. So, and then I went on to do a lot of other kind of sales, selling on the street, selling ice cream, of course, then selling seminars, selling workshop, corporate programs, academic courses, and somehow that's the big part of my sales career: selling seminars, selling programs, services. Okay. Um, Interestingly, over this so many years, I come across many different people, many different situations about sales. And of course, I pull out one of the topic today, which is discounts. Okay, of course, if you are in sales, you will come across people who ask you for discount, and there are many ways to deal with it. One of the my one of the proud thing that I have to say is usually when people ask me for discount, sometimes instead of giving them a discount, I raise the price. Okay, there are several occasions that when they ask me for discount, and then in the end, they transacted at 20% more than what I have originally quoted. So hello Eunice, hello. Yeah, so there are some tips, some tricks to do that, and I hope that you can gain those tricks, those tips from here in this short session. Okay. Yeah, Eunice has been very supportive. At 9:55, 8:55, Eunice text me, breathe, don't be anxious. So thank you. So next, go on. Let's see. Okay, let me do this differently. Okay. Okay, so yeah, these are some of the things. Of course, some of you know that I own the Introvert Sales Guy page. So I'm an introvert. I don't like to talk in group settings, but eventually after all those trainings and the experience, of course, gone through a lot of hard knocks. Okay, bank wars. People telling me that I'm a lousy trainer, I'm a lousy speaker. Eventually, okay, this is the end of it that you see here, speaking to thousands, speaking to in previews, selling to groups. Okay, so this is the end result of all the hard work, all the training, and well, Eunice is also part of the, having that journey with me, together with me, Eunice, right? So, and then when we get into the topic right away. When it comes to discount, when your prospect asks you for discount, do you give or not? Okay, if you have ever come across this situation before, just type, do you give or not? Yes, no. Do you give discount? Do you want to give discount? Okay, of course, giving discount is the easy. Okay, it's the easiest way. You give it and close the deal. That's it. Bye, and then you get the money. You sell your product or service. The end of story. But then, of course, the flip side is you don't get to earn the full amount of money that you deserve, right? And you have to, well, some people call it shortchange yourself. So shortchange yourself, giving 10%, 20%, 15%. Yeah. So yeah, Wendy said yes, faster close, correct. Oh, Neha, hi Neha. No discount. Yeah, no, yeah, because Neha is we value our time, we value what we give, okay, what we provide, right? So some will say no discount. Well, it really depends. Sometimes I give discount because we close it fast. Okay, I want to close the deal fast and then move on to the next deal. But sometimes what happens if you do not want to give discount? What happened if, so you have to make a decision there and then. Can you give me a discount? Yes, no. So let's say in this session, okay, in this session, it is about no, we don't want to give discount. Okay, right. So but in order not to give discount, there are certain conditions that have to be met. Okay, certain conditions. So in your sales pitch, in your sales process, this condition has to be set up. Okay, it has to frame up properly so that at the end of, during the closing, at the end of the sales pitch, you will have a better chance of not giving discount and at the same time closing your client. Okay, yeah, Vincent says depends, correct, depends. Sometimes it depends what I want. Sometimes, yeah, I don't like the face of this person. I just, okay, give you discount and get out. Okay, so first of all is we want to build on your psychology first. Okay, your psychology, your firm, so that your strength internally. So one of the things I will share here is low needs, high power. Now, when you have low needs, when you don't need a lot of things, when you don't need to earn your commission to pay your bills, there you have a lot of power. Now, one of the this principle or one of the behaviors that I disagree, or I am here, maybe some people will shoot me, maybe some people from this industry or some managers will shoot me, is I disagree some of the financial, in the financial industry, the manager forced their team to buy expensive watches, change car every 3 years, change car every 2 years, must drive branded car, so that the team, right, the sales staff will be hungry to go out and chase the deal, okay, close the deal, because now when they change a new car, when they buy expensive watches, they have bills to pay. They need to close those deals to pay the bills. Now, so then when they come from this angle, this space, it's not exactly very empowering to the salesperson. Also, it is not empowering to the client, because the reason why they are chasing after the deal is for themselves, it's not for the clients, right? So I like this principle, this concept of low need, high power. When I don't have a lot of needs, when I don't need the commission to pay my bills, okay, then I am truly serving them. And even if they walked away, there's no issue at all, right? Okay, no problem. You walked away, you don't want to do business with me. There are always other people who are willing to do business with me. Vincent said something. Vincent said, I remember when you are I remember when I'm doing retail, one customer asking for yeah, of course it's impossible. Okay, you're probably, the more you sell 60%, the more you lose, right? So that's the low needs, high power. It has to help you, okay, to have a strong psychology, so that when a client prospect say, can you give me a discount, you do not have to give. There is no this high need that, okay, I really need this sale. There's no need. You can be cool and then handle the objection very calmly. Okay, and we'll come to that. Now, the second thing to set up, okay, now after your psychology, the second thing that you need to set up is, okay, your shoe. Okay, discount request shoe. This is to prevent, at the end of your sales pitch, the client, the prospect asks for a discount. Or if they don't ask for a discount, that's perfect, right? That's ideal case. Okay, so that's what we want to strive for. If they ask for a discount, then that's another thing. But we want to strive for, at the end of it, they will not ask for a discount, and everybody is happy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So one of the things you want to think of, what's your product? You are your product or your service that you are promoting, you're selling. What is the differentiator? Now, in the past, we heard a lot about, I'm sure you heard about a lot about USP, unique selling proposition. But nowadays, in our world, there isn't things like unique anymore. Okay, what does unique means? Unique really means you are the only one. You are the only one who has this, which in our world right now with internet, it is impossible. It is impossible to just find, oh, wow, you are the only one. I'm Joe, the introvert sales guy, and I'm the only sales guy who is introvert. Cannot be. There are many introverts who thrive in sales as well. Okay, it cannot be you are the unique. So it is more of the differentiator. Okay, there are many introverts out there. There are many introverts that thrive in sales, but what are the differentiator? What differentiate each and every one of them? Okay, I share with you this example. Now, Singtel, StarHub, okay, simple. Now, I subscribe to Singtel Mio TV. Not that I watch. Now, StarHub also have their this StarHub cable service, correct? TV service. Now, what is the difference then? Singtel, StarHub, both they offered paid TV programs. But why do I go for Singtel and not StarHub? Okay, and if you have subscribed to Singtel or StarHub, why? You know, why do you go for Singtel? Why do you go for StarHub? And they are basically selling Mio TV, StarHub. It is more or less commodities now at this point in time. Okay, there is the prices are getting lower and lower and lower to watch more and more and more programs. So why do you, if you have Singtel or StarHub, I wonder who still have Singtel or StarHub. Why do you subscribe to them? Okay, and I subscribe to Singtel. Okay, I let me share with you. Okay, I subscribe to Singtel Mio TV only for one reason. Okay, for my mother. Okay, because my mother watched Singtel Mio TV. Only Singtel Mio TV has this Taiwanese show that speak in Hokkien. You get it? Only Singtel Mio TV has this Taiwanese show, speaks in Hokkien language, and my mom watched it. Okay, now, because of this differentiator, do you think I am very concerned about the pricing, whether Singtel is cheaper by $2 or whether Singtel increases the price by $5? Now, Singtel, even if Singtel increases the price 10%, 20% every year, I will still pay because my mom wants to watch it. It is the only, well, it is the differentiator, okay, from StarHub. Other than that, I will not. Okay. Now, so this is one of the thing when you have a differentiator, you no longer need to be concerned about price discount, and your prospect will have a lesser chance of asking for a discount. Okay, because they know, okay, this is the differentiator. You know, if for them to go look for a similar product like yours, same like yours, it will take them a while. So sometimes they rather pay the premium to help them with their whatever time factor or problems. All right. Now, thanks, Vincent. Yeah, I believe you are a good son too. Right. Now, another example, soft drinks. Now, soft drinks is purely really is commodities. 7-Up, Sprite, Coca-Cola, root beer is commodities. Now, what is the differentiator then? Which when I talk about soft drink, what comes into your mind immediately? Yeah, what comes in your mind immediately? When it comes to soft drink, for me, it's very simple. It's straight, direct answer, Coca-Cola. Okay, I have a story for Coca-Cola, but it's for another day, not today. Coke, right? That is the differentiator for Coke is brand. Okay, it's brand. It's their distribution channel. Okay, now, the thing is this. When you go to coffee shop to drink Coke, it's cost you about $1.50. If you go to NTUC to buy a can of Coke, it's 50 cents, 60 cents. If you go to a hotel to have a Coke, it's $8, $9. Now, now when it comes to just Coke alone at different places, even the differentiator factor is location. Right? Because you're at different places, you pay different prices for the same products, right? So this is something also you want to take note in your product or service that you're providing. What is the differentiator? That maybe it is not the product itself. Maybe it is outside of the product. It is external. So you want to go dig it. You want to go find out and really, really study. Okay, where is that differentiator? Maybe it is not the product. Maybe something else, like Coke in hawker, Coke in NTUC, Coke in this hotel. This is also the differentiator, right? No. Now, when you come to your product, then we come to your product, your value. Okay, when you are pitching, once you understand your product, once you understand inside out of your product services, your differentiator, then it is to build that value. Build that value that is so much higher than the price that you're selling. Now, so usually when I look at a product or service and building my pitch on that product or service, the value that I am aiming for is 3 times the price that I'm selling. Okay, I share with you an experience before. Okay, I do previews, sharing about selling seminars, selling workshops. There was a time that I built the value during the preview so high that people think that, wow, this program must be worth $10,000. Wow, so I brought in famous people, I brought in reputable people who has gone through the program and has transformed their lives and became very, very successful after that. Okay, I brought in all this to build that value that there are people who ask, I thought the program is $10,000. And then when I reveal the price, it's only 3,000. To them it is, hey, this is no brainer. They don't even ask for discount. It is, I just have to go for this because it has transformed so many people's life. Right. And then there were once I was doing a sales program, co-training a sales program with someone else, with one of my partner then. So again, preview, selling the program. So again, it's building the value. Okay, after attending this program, you learn these sales skills, you learn this 9-step process. This is the amount that you can close, the value building up until the closing stage. I don't even mention about the price. Someone actually raised their hand and said, you don't have to close, I'm ready. I just take the form and sign up behind. Okay, so these are things that you want to do. So when I look at a product service and preparing for my pitch, I plan, how do I build, okay, the value of this product service 3 times the price? So when you are able to communicate this to your client, to your prospect, by the end of it, you review the price, they will say, okay, this is affordable, this is value for money. The chances you reduces the chance of them asking for a discount. I'm not saying they won't, okay, because I'll come to that. I'm not saying they won't, I'll come to that. Okay, but it reduces the chance of some people who may ask for discount, but they no longer want to ask for discount after looking at your value. By the way, how many of you have gained something so far? Please type yes. Type yes. Let me know. Okay. If you have any questions, please let me know. Key in. You have any comments? Please also key in. Then we can have some. I can answer your questions, or we can look at some of your experience you had encountered before. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Wendy. Wendy is my lawyer fan. Thanks, Eunice. Thank you. Okay, so we want to come to this now. Psychology of this. This is where I mentioned. Now, when you reach that point of closing, usually when people ask for discount is at the point of closing. When someone asks you for a discount, I ask you this: does it mean they will not pay the original price? Okay, key in yes or no. Does it mean they will not pay the original price? So first thing you want to identify the psychology of discount. First thing you want to know is this: there are people who will ask for discount no matter what. Okay, no matter you give them a $1 product, they will also ask for discount. Can give 90 cents. Okay, they will ask for discount. There are a group of people who are like that. Okay, now when so you need to identify identify the 2 different kind of behavior, okay, that comes up. There's 2 different kinds of psychology. Those people who ask for discount means they can pay, but just that they don't want to pay at that price. That's why they ask for discount. It can give 10% off, it can give $5 off. They can pay, but they don't want to pay at that price. Okay, now, so there is a group of people who is, I can't afford it, but I want a discount. Okay, now there is another group is, I can't afford it, but I hope to have a discount. Now, for this group of people, they will not ask for a discount. What will be their language? What will be the sentence or the question they will ask? Yeah, they just hope you pay less. They just hope, yeah, correct. They just hope to pay less for what they want now. But they can pay the amount. Okay, Vincent, they can pay the amount. They just want to pay less. Now, for this group, okay, whom I cannot afford it, and I hope to get a discount, their language or what they will say to you is, this is out of my budget. This is too expensive for me. Okay, these are the group. For those people who say, can you give me a discount? They can pay, but they just don't want to pay. Like what Vincent said, they don't want to pay at that price. Okay, so identify this group. Now, for those who cannot afford it, and hope to have a discount, there's a separate thing. You can deal with them. You can, you can be creative about payment, about you can reduce price, you can have other kind of negotiation. Okay, but what we want to look at is this group who can pay, but don't want to pay at that price. Okay, we look at this group. Okay, now by the time you reach this place of closing, okay, when your sales pitch is about to end, this is the price. When they ask for discount and you are deciding if you want to give them or not, you got to ask yourself throughout that conversation, that sales conversation, have you hooked the prospect? Are they hooked to you thinking about, okay, this is the person that I want to work with. This is the person that I want to do business with. This product, this service is good and I want it. Okay, just that I don't want to pay at that price. Have you hooked them into your world? Okay, have you enrolled them into your world? So that's very important, because it will decide whether to give discount or not. If you have not hooked them, okay, if they tell you, I'm still searching around, looking around, if you can give me discount, then I will buy it, then that means they are not hooked yet. Okay, they are not hooked yet, and they will go if you say no discount. Okay, but for some, you can feel it, some serious ones, they ask for discount, but you know they are hooked, they want it, then this is something that maybe you don't want to give discount at this point for this person, because there is some kind of chemistry, there is some kind of relationship happening already. Now, the thing is this, hook can mean many things. It can be your product differentiator, like what we have mentioned earlier. It can be you as a person. The prospect trusts you, like you, think that you are professional, like to deal with you. Okay, it can be many things. Also, even if you are very direct, they could also like you as well. Nowadays with the internet, with the hook girl. Okay, she's very direct, very uses profanity, uses super powerful languages. People also like her. Okay, so you will attract different groups of people. So I believe this. You see, PAP, okay, election coming. Okay, Singapore election coming. I know Neha is from Hong Kong. Hey, Jermaine is from Malaysia. Okay, this election coming, Singapore. So PAP, no matter how good they did, no matter what they do, the good things they did, still there will be people who hate them. And no matter how screw up they do, okay, whatever screw up things they did, also there will be a group of people who will vote for them. Okay, so you will attract the group of people. You will attract people who will follow you. So very importantly is have you, based on your personality, based on your products, based on your service, your professionalism, are you able to hook the clients, the prospect, that they want to do business with you? Okay, so once you have that, okay, once you know, you have a kind of a feeling that they want to do business with you, then you can consider you are not giving them a discount. All right. So, but how to tell them? That's the very important one. How to tell them you cannot give them discount. Now, very interestingly, a lot of times, okay, I use this, just give them a reason. If you are involved in sales, there are 101 reasons that you can think of. You understand? If you are in sales, there are many different kind of angles that you can think of to give them a reason. Okay, and recommend that you use the word because. I cannot give you discount because my boss, my manager don't allow. I cannot give you discount because, wow, you know, this product is really, really high cost to us. I cannot give you discount because there are also actually other people waiting for this, queuing up for this, and I really, you know, I reserve this for you. Okay, so use because. Okay, I learned this word because I read a book. This book called Psychology of Influence. How many have heard of this book, Psychology of Influence? Yes, yes. Type influence. Type influence. Okay, type influence. Psychology of Influence. And one of the study in this book, okay, the author did a study in this book. They asked this experiment, this research, this experiment. They asked office girl, a clerk, admin girl, okay, go photocopy a piece of paper. So now the photocopier machine, interestingly, is long queue. Okay, so she has to queue to make copies. So they actually told the girl, okay, experiment number 1, you go direct, cut queue, go to the first person and tell the person, I want to cut queue. Okay, can I do it first? So experiment number 1, she did it. I like to photocopy this paper. Can I cut queue? Answer is no. No. Most of the time, she didn't get a yes. Then experiment number 2. Experiment number 2 is same thing, long queue. She has to cut queue, but she has to say a statement. Can I go first because I'm in a rush? Okay, so all right, so she did experiment number 2. Now the percentage increases by a lot. Okay, so a lot of people allow her to cut queue. She did it. You know, I want to go first because I'm in a rush. Now the third experiment number 3, same thing, same scenario, but this time the statement was the third statement. I want to go first. I want to go first because I want to go first. What kind of nonsense is this? But anyway, that's the experiment number 3. So she went on, I want to go first because I want to go first. Now, in this third experiment, the success rate, people allowing her to cut queue, is exactly the same. The percentage is exactly the same as the second one. So they have this conclusion then. Okay, they have this conclusion. Because is a very powerful word. Even when a nonsense kind of reason is being given, people still allow it to happen, still allow her to cut queue. So you can use that as well. I can't give you a discount because something, because of a reason, because of something. All right. So I used it many times. Okay, I can't give a discount because we really cannot do it. Okay, because this is really value for money. Okay, whatever reason, go think about it. You're in sales. You can find all sorts of reasons. Now, I just want to very quickly say this. Okay, we can think all sorts of reasons when we are involved in sales. So I was training my team member yesterday. I was training her. So I asked her, so which one is better? Which one will sell more? Okay, let's say I have a phone cover. Okay, and this is brown. Okay, brown color and white. Okay, which one will sell more? I asked her. And then she said, maybe should be brown. Okay, I said, okay. And then I answered her, you know what? Whichever one that I want to push. Correct? Whichever color, there will be a good thing. There will be a bad thing. Okay, there will be good points of whichever color. So this is what I share with her. If a customer comes to you and say, I want a brown phone, brown cover, and I will tell her, very good, brown is nice because it won't get dirty so easily. Very good. So it's more long lasting. If a customer comes in and say, I want a white, so I will say, white is good. White, when with a white color, it really seems brighter. And when you're carrying a bright, the whole person seems very refreshing and very, like morning, right? Very refreshing. So everything, every product, every services, there will be good things to say about them. So same thing when it comes to Sales. Okay, when we talk about sales, there will always be something that we can talk about. So think of whatever reason, okay, you have when you want to reject a discount. Okay, Vincent say something. Okay, let me show this, Vincent. Yeah, have a customer will bring his friends. Wow. Good. Wow. So you have a differentiator, Vincent. You have a they like you. You have good value for them, right? Yeah, because it's correct, because it's extremely powerful. Okay, and in the book itself, in the book Psychology of Influence, it also says it give us a exercise. Okay, how do you use because? Okay, use three because in one sentence. How to use three because in one sentence. Okay, let me share with you. Okay, I use because, number one, because number two, because works. Three becauses. Okay. I use because works. Okay, so amazing, powerful word. Use it for your own sales conversation. Now, this is my son. This is his when he was 1 year old and 2 years old. So now the next thing you can use. Okay, now if you don't want to use because there are many different ways to turn down a discount request. If you don't want to use the because my manager this and that, or because certain things, any reason, because you say so. Yeah. So then why I show you my son, okay, is because okay, I show you my son to tell you sometimes if you act blur, be like children, be like a child, be innocent, it helps you with the discount request as well. Right? I have done it before. I've done it before that clients prospect us for a discount. I just emotionally I say, I really cannot give you. I really. Then I'll hide my face. I'll hide my eyes. I say I really cannot. If I can, I'll give you. Really cannot. Really have fun and be childlike. I'm not saying you throw tantrum like the child, or I'm not saying you cry or you throw your feet. No, but really have fun and be like a child. Really, I done this before. Okay, really, I really cannot give you. I really cannot. I cover my face, and but inside I'm smiling. Okay, no, I really cover it. I said cannot, and the clients, the prospect accept it more. So again, we come back to the point. Okay, previously we mentioned about if a client asks for discount, means they can pay the original price. Just that they don't want to pay for that price. Some of them has this psychology problem. Okay, to them getting a discount is like a win to them. Wow, it's like a sense of satisfaction if they get a discount. Okay, so you play the game with them, and when I go, no, cannot. They say, okay. They accept that. Whatever. I didn't even give a reason. Right. So if this you can do, thank you. Yeah, he's cute. Right. So this is something that you can't go test it out. I test it myself. It works. Okay, it works. So you can go test it out. So because some clients they want to do business with you, just that psychologically they just want to ask, hey, can you give a discount? No, and I want to share this incident on actually Sunday. I went to this electrical shop, okay, to buy lights. So there was this another couple buying something else. I don't know what is it. So after they got the thing with the sales lady helping them. Together they were walking towards the cashier. Okay, and the couple asked, oh, so how much? So the sales lady said $49. Then the couple asked, can 48 or not? You know what's the answer from the sales lady? Cannot. Cannot, 49. Go to the cashier. Now, why cannot? Why didn't this sales lady give the $1 off? It's just only one. It's only $1. Because this couple, they want the product. The buying signal is so strong. Otherwise, they wouldn't go in, take the thing with the sales lady, walk together towards the cashier. Right? The buying signal is so high. There is no need to give discount. They will also buy. So even if it's just $1, the sales lady don't want to entertain them. So right, this sales lady are very good, a very experienced person. Cannot go to the cashier, key in, pay $49. Okay, so people, when they reach that point, some of them, they want to buy. Just take note, psychologically, who are this group of people? Are they people who ask for discount? They have the money but don't want to pay? Are they people who psychologically they just want to ask for this? They just want to ask for the discount. Even if you don't give them, it does not matter to them. Okay. Now, what if everything else fail? Really, this person is a hard nut. Okay, this prospect is a hard nut. He's just coming to haggle you down. Okay, there are people, no, this I can't give you discount. Then they will tell you reasons why you should give them discount. They will tell you all sort of stories. Okay, I want to share this. This two good news. When they are sharing their reason, when they tell you the reason why you should give them discount, two good news. One good news, they are really interested in doing business with you. Otherwise, they will not negotiate. They will not tell you, share with you the reason, tell you reason to haggle down your price. They want to do business with you. Okay. Second good news. Now they are on the defensive side. Now remember, when they ask for a discount, you are on the defensive side. Okay, because now you have to give reason why to reject, to turn them down. But now, when they tell you the reason, now they are on the offensive side. You are on the attacking side. You can attack. Now you can attack their reason. Okay. Now, but this negotiation is another topic by itself. But I want to share with you just two things, 2 points from this negotiation. This slide. Okay, this negotiation. I want to address this one of the reason. Okay, one of the points I want to address this reason. A lot of times I actually come across many of my past customers, past clients. One of the top reasons they give is, come on, give me a discount now. No, we are looking at long term. Hello, have you come across? Please type yes, long term. Type long term. Okay, have you come across this kind of clients? Hey, come on, we are doing this long term. Next year we'll get you back again, or next project we'll get you back again. Okay, so please type in long term if you come across this kind of vendor. I want to tell you this, long term your head. Okay, long there is no long term. I have banged my head before. When I just started out, I believe them. I trust them. Okay, next project they will give it to me. Okay, they will. Next year they will call me back. They will never call me back. Okay, when I give them discount now, they will never call me back. Who calls me back? Who called me back? Who gave me long-term project? Those clients that I never give discount. Right? Those clients who ask for discount and I turn them around and they didn't give discount. Those clients call me back over and over again. Okay, so those prospect who say long term, don't believe them. It is not true. Don't believe long term. So how do I deal with this long term reason? I tell them, no, usually for first time customer, we don't give long term. But I promise you this, next project, next year when you call me back, I will give you a bigger discount than this. Okay, so this is how I deal with it. Okay, all this long-term reason. Now, when I do this, first of all, I earn the full amount. I get the full amount. Even if they didn't call me back in future, I get the full amount compared to I give you a 10% or a discount, and eventually they still don't call me back. Second good thing is, now that they know that if they get me back, they are going to have a bigger discount. And if really next year, the next project, they are going to engage somebody, who do they think of? Right? They might go look for somebody, some other vendors as well, but they will also remember, this guy last year, last 3 months ago, promised to have a bigger discount. Let's check with him also, you know. So it gives them an impression as well. It imprints a strong impression in them, because if I give them a discount right from the start, what's going to happen? They will, you know, I'm just like the rest of the other vendors who will give them discount. But when I say, I'm not going to give you the discount this first time, but the second, third, fourth time, I promise you, you will have a bigger discount. That creates an impression. Okay. Now, and the second thing that I want to share on this slide for this negotiation, I want you to look at, for every reason, when we say, when, like earlier, if we give a reason for no discount, or the clients who give a reason for wanting discount, all these reasons, there will always be two sides, the good side and the weaker side. Okay, like when we show our product or service, we always show the strong side. Okay, we will not really share about the weak side, but sometimes I will. But no, that's another sales strategy. Okay, we want to show the strong side. Same thing for the reasons, strong and weak. Now it is how we turn this around and to show them the weaker side. And I usually do that by asking questions. Okay, by asking questions. So it is very important during the sales pitch. We listen very carefully what they say, because at this closing stage, when they ask for discount, I actually sometimes I use the information I have and show them the weaker side. Or sometimes when they bring up reasons that was not discussed before for the discount, I will also turn it around with question. How do we do that? Okay, let me give you an example. There was this client before, wants to haggle down my price. Same thing, I said, no, same thing, give me a reason. They are from, this client is from HR recruitment center, okay, from recruitment. So they say, no, in my company, sometimes we have HR call us, okay, wanting to get us to do training for them. So we are thinking of setting up a training arm, and then to have trainers inside this training arm. So whenever project comes in, this HR call them, we will then push it to this training arm. So then, so he's very nice, okay, very thankful. He said, I don't know what's your capacity right now, but if you like to be in this training arm, well, it is we would like to have you in there, right? So what is the problem immediately I foresee in this training arm? Okay, now let's say this training arm is real. Okay, not that it's not real. Let's say it is real, okay, and they are really setting this up. What will be it? And he meeting me for the first time, or well, second time, because after the first discussion, I present my proposal. Second time, wanted to invite me into the training arm. Okay, what is the problem? If someone just go out there and pull in trainers and say, okay, come join my pool of trainers, what's going to happen? He is going to attract a pool of untested trainers, pool of trainers that he has not seen before, whether they are good or not. Okay, this is the problem. Okay, this is the weak side of his plan. So I use a question to show him the weak side. This is what I ask. Now correct, Neha, which may never happen, but I'm assuming that it will. But I'm showing him the other angle. Right? I asked him this. I said, hey, sir, but by the way, if you have this training arm, I'm sure you are looking for good quality trainers to be in this group. He said, yeah, of course, yeah. And then I asked, how do you know that I'm a good trainer? And then you met me the second time, and you invited me to join this group. How do you know that I'm a good trainer? Then he kept quiet. Well, only, and then I asked him again. Now, only buy when you see how I train, correct? He said, yeah. And then I asked him the third question, how would you see how I train? And then the deal is closed. Okay, the only way to see how I train is he engaged me at this price. Okay, and that's it. We are done. We signed a contract, and this is a very good client. After that, I have been going back to the company consecutively year after year to run training for them, for his managers. Okay, so every reason they give, there will be good point, bad point. Okay, the strong and the weak side. So what we want to do in this stage, right? Ask question, show them the weak side, and then close the deal. All right. Now, but of course, we must always be ready. There is no 100% closing. There is no. Even if, let's say, 50% closing ratio, that's considered very, very high. I've been in this involved in sales for so long. 50% is very high closing ratio. So it is what we can do is to keep on improving and increase our closing ratio, so that eventually we don't have to work so hard or meet so many prospects, right? I have one of the last thing to share this with you now. Trust is the currency of business now, right? Trust is the currency of business. If someone trusts you a lot, they will also pay you a high price. They will not haggle down your price. Okay. If someone don't trust you, they will not pay a high ticket item. Okay. That's why you see on the internet, it's all about, I'm giving you free training, freebies, 3 days, free that. Okay, come on, submit your email. Because all these people on the internet doing email, giving them email, we don't know them. So what they want to do is get our contacts so that they can be in constant contact with us, sending us email, messenger, or whatever tool to build this trust. Okay, to build this trust, and eventually, really hoping that we will reach to a point that we are willing to pay them thousands of dollars. All right. So it is so important to have this, build the trust with your prospect, that the prospect trusts you. Once the moment they trust you, they will also reduce chance of asking for a discount. All right. So this is a really one of the distinction that I have when someone trusts you. And one of the things that I learned about trust is I attended this program when I first began 2003, and this code or this principle stick with me for a very long time. Okay, in fact, it stick with me till now, and I live my life with that. Okay, this is this code is by this person, Mr. Fuller. How many of you know Bucky? You have met him before. Not met him. You can't possibly met him. Okay, you have passed on. You heard about him. You know some of his principle. Okay, Mr. Fuller. If you have read about him, you know who is he. You know about him. Okay, just type Bucky. He's one of the visionary architect, one of the amazing guy that I am studying. Okay, I learned a lot from him, and in fact, in the architectural structure, one of the concept was from him. Okay, all our buildings inside, there's one of the concept is actually invented by Bucky. Okay, so he said this: integrity is the essence of everything successful long term. Okay, integrity is the essence of everything successful long term. Right. So this is really one of the principle that I live my life on. And it is because of this integrity, it is because of trust, okay, that I built with my community, with my students, with my people, with my friends during a downturn in my life in 2011. Is one of those days that I don't want to remember. Okay, someone, okay, a wealthy person pass me a $30,000 check with no expectation of return, with no expectation at all. Okay, because and I asked him, why did he pass me the $30,000 check? He said, because I know you can make it back, because I know you return me. Okay, so this is the kind of integrity, this is the kind of trust that we have to build. Okay, that you have to build for people to start be in your circle, be in your space, okay, to really support. In the event that you needed support, in the event that you need to sell certain things, you are promoting your service. These are the people that you want them to be with you, and it is not just about the people around you, but it demonstrates, it will extend out to your prospects, to your future clients, right? So this is my last slide. Okay, I'm not sure you will learn. If you have learned something, you gain something, type gain. Let me know. If you have any questions you want to ask me, just type in the questions. It took, it's almost an hour. That's pretty nice. Initially, I still feel that I have nothing to share. Would it be something that's really quiet? Okay, let me wait for a while. Thank you, Wendy. Yay. All my live session, Wendy has been here. Jermaine, thank you. Jermaine is my secondary school classmate. Very interestingly, how I met Jermaine. We were secondary school classmates, and in many years we were not close. We were I don't think we even spoke before in class, but we okay, yeah. Then one day when I was running my remember the sales training that I mentioned about, okay, with a friend, she called. Jermaine wanted to attend, but she called. I don't know it's her. So after that, she signed up for the program. She came for the event, and when I went on stage, I saw her. I said, "Hey, this is my classmate, isn't it?" So that's how we connect back again. And it's really hi Yen. Wow. Yen is also very many years back. Thank you, everybody. Any question before we call this a night? Okay, if there isn't any, thank you. I'm a humble, okay, introvert. Okay, if there is any, if you can drop me, you can come to my page, like my page. Okay, here is it. Okay, come to my page, like the page. Drop me a message. You have any question? If you need me to look at your sales process, your sales pitch, I can do that as well. Okay. At this point in time, I have no product, I have nothing to sell. Okay, I do it for, okay, it's for fun, to help. Okay, I can look at your pitch. I can look at your process. Okay, I do a lot. Okay, in case you are wondering, I make calls every single day, 20 to 40 calls. I talk to 20 to 40 people every day. Okay, so the accumulation of sales experience, or what to say, what to tell them, even on WhatsApp, okay, what to message them. There is a certain way that I do it. So we can, if you would like to know more, sure, we can talk about it. Okay, how to Neha have something he said? Let me see this. How to differentiate between the two types of people asking for discount? You mean the differentiate of the two types, which is Neha, you are mentioning two types who can pay but don't want to pay, and then versus those who can't pay and hope for a discount. Is that right? Is that right? So there are two, just now we mentioned there are two kinds. One are those who can pay but don't want to pay at that price. And then there are another kind who couldn't pay. Okay, they can't afford, and but hope for a discount. Okay, now for the first kind who can pay but don't want to pay, their questions are pretty direct. Can I have a discount? Is the keyword is discount. Now for those who couldn't afford it, but can pay but don't want to pay. For those who couldn't afford it, they are and hope for a discount. The keyword is too expensive. The other keyword is out of my budget. Okay, it is direct, out of my budget, too expensive. Then you know that it is too expensive, either out of their budget. You can then deal with that immediately. Okay, whether it is by installment plan, it is reduced the amount, whichever. But then there is this group who can pay but don't want to pay. Okay, don't want to pay at this price. Other type cannot. So these are the keywords. Those who can pay but don't want to pay at the price, the keyword is discount. They were just very direct. Can I have a discount? Because those who can pay, they will not tell you it is out of my budget. You get what I mean? They will tell you, okay, I want a discount, but I can pay. Okay, this is the keyword. So Neha, do I answer your question? Look at the two keywords. Okay, all right. So if there is no other questions, come like my page, message me. We can also have a private chat. And sure, and thank you very much for looking somewhere else. Okay, for being here. Thank you. So I'm not so lonely tonight. We have I think 12 people, the most 12 people in the session. So thank you for keeping me company for this 1 hour. I hope you learned something. We can definitely catch up very soon. Bye bye.